Hello, this is Jane from Cherish, Transform and Upgrade, and welcome to Coffee with Jane. Today I am here with another co-author from Voices of Hope, Janet Groom. So if you would like to introduce yourself and your business to the viewers.
Oh, thanks, Jane. My name is Janet Groom. I am an author and book coach. And what I love to do, I love writing, I love words, and I love working with other people, other entrepreneurs to share their story, their insights and wisdom in a book format out into the world. Lots of uplifting messages.
Fantastic. Um, This brings me a little bit onto, so my business is Cherish, Transform and Upgrade. So I help women to cherish themselves, find that balance and an easy transformation. So how do you cherish yourself?
How do I cherish myself? Sometimes I'm
Yes.
not very good at that. I do have to remind myself.
A lot of us entrepreneurs are sometimes not very good at this.
No. We're very good for our clients,
Yeah.
but we're very bad about ourselves. Well, for me, it is about, I mean, I just mentioned that I love books and stories. So
Mhm.
sometimes I just love to curl up on the sofa and read a good book.
Yes.
Other times I live in the Swiss Alps, so I like to get out in nature. Um, I think also as well about just sometimes just remembering to take time for me. And if that just means doing a little meditation or just sitting still is also
Mhm.
important because I'm not very good at that. So I have to remind myself 10, 15 minutes, just take a break, step away, have a cup of tea, and just breathe.
Yes, brilliant. And it sounds like you are a very busy woman with all the different kind of strands of your business. So to be able to just stop, breathe, and just kind of connect again must be really helpful for you when you're doing all these different strands. Um, with the book, obviously you're already an author. Why do you like doing books like this, co-authors? So it's groups of stories. Why, for yourself, who's already an author, did you jump at the chance to be in this book?
Well, it was a little bit different for me. It is the first time I've actually been a co author in an anthology. It was actually, I had connected with Brenda, and Brenda did approach me and ask me. And first of all, I kind of went, mm, where should I? And then I actually, in the last, I'd say, the last couple of years, have really started sharing my personal story. Before that, I just couldn't because it was just way too painful. And I realized that it was an opportunity for me to write it down because I have actually written a book called Right to Heal, and I talk about the healing process through writing. And I thought, oh, this is an opportunity for me again to just put the story down and let it go. It's like it's a releasing process. And I just
Yeah.
wanted to also to share, okay, the pain that was in that, but also the hope that was part of that process.
Oh, fantastic. Sounds like it's going to help a lot of women out there. Um, I know we can't go into your story, but can you share one of your biggest transformations? So it might not be what's in your chapter, but it might be another one that's happened in your life that you have actually created because things don't just happen.
I Well, as part of the transformation process, I ended up sort of, I'm a very curious person. I always want to learn new things. And as part of that, I went and did training for NLP, neuro linguistic programming. And that was kind of like a springboard because I have sort of so many, the mind taking over. and I just love words and the power of words. And it was then understanding about how powerful our words are for us and how we talk to ourselves. And doing that was the start of a really big transformational journey, a big, as Brenda's talked about before, pivotal moment, and realizing just how powerful our words are.
Yeah, they really are. And I know from talking to you already and hearing that you've done, you love training, you love learning, don't you? And I think from speaking to some of the other co-authors and myself, we all have a lust for life, and also lust for travel.
Yes.
So you have as well, don't you? You
Absolutely, absolutely. A natural curiosity about
Yeah.
things. And that's definitely, as we chatted before, I mentioned that I've actually lived in 4 parts of the world, not only Northern Ireland where I grew up, but we've lived in Australia for a short time, Asia, America, and now here in Switzerland. And every time I just go with a curiosity about the culture and about how we can learn from other cultures and other people. And yeah, I've learned a lot over the years and through travel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we could probably write a book about it.
We probably could.
Maybe we will one day. So, could you share with me the title of your chapter? And then we were all invited to give a statement of hope or a quote of hope. Could you share those with me?
Yes, the title of my chapter will be no surprise. It's called The Power of Words.
Ah, yes, very good.
And then I have a hope statement here. I'm going to just hold it up to read it because I can't remember it all.
Yeah.
Hope is the tiny flicker of light in the depths of the darkness. It is the beacon leading us through the dark back home to a place of love and truth.
That's beautiful. It's made me go all goosebumpy.
Oh, yeah.
Really, really good. And I think in my story there is that line about in the dark there was, a spark, and I knew that this wasn't it. This wasn't the end. There was hope,
I
and there
think
was a future there.
I feel that that is such an important message to get out into the world. Um, Unfortunately, our world does not always be a happy, shiny place. And for a lot of people, it's a very dark place
Hmm.
with things that are going on. And unfortunately, suicide has risen,
Yeah.
and it has touched my own life as well. And that sharing that flicker of our spark of hope is so important. And
Mm,
if our stories can touch and provide that spark of hope to one other person, it's worth it.
definitely. I love that. Thank you, Janet. Now, how can people get in touch with you? And viewers, all the links are going to be below to get in touch with Janet and myself. But if you'd just like to let people know.
Yeah, the easiest one is the website. It's www.janetgroom.com. So that's pretty easy. It's just my name.com. I am on the various social medias. Instagram, Janet Groom _writer, and the rest I can't remember, but I'm on Facebook as well. As Janet Groom, you'll find me. So
We
yeah,
will find you,
find me under Janet.
and all the links are going to be below. Now, the book launch and event is on the 23rd of November. If you would like to, hopefully I will be able to put the link below about the event. So if you would like tickets, you can get it from the link below. And if you would like to pre-order your book, then you can do that either by directly messaging Janet or I, to get yourself first in the list and a signed copy.
I love that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Make sure you order your book now.
Definitely audiobook and be first in line. So thank you so much, Janet, for coming on, sharing part of your story and a lot of your wisdom. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you on Coffee with Jane.
Oh, Jane, thank you. Woo! Thank you ever so much. I
Thank
am
you
so
ever so much.
too excited. Thank you, Jane.
Me
It's been a
too.
pleasure.
Thank you then. Bye.